Hey ladies and gentlemen, UT21 here. So today marks my 10th unboxing video. Bravo for me. And I'm still at 17 subscribers, so but today marks my 10th unboxing video. And before I do that, I want to mention something. Now I do want to apologize for something, because I've been noticing that in the past couple unboxing videos and when I talk in general, I do this noise, which is, I think it's called lip smacking or something, just a really bad habit. So I really do want to apologize for how utterly cringy that is. I've tried to stop doing it, I just can't. But so about today's unboxing, I went out to Meijers. Now I haven't been there in a long time, and these are the cars I got. So Meijers really doesn't have a good mainline selection. I mean, a couple times I went there, they've had a good mainline selection, but there was like a couple cars there. There's a Mercedes AMG GC and a Renault, but I already have those cars, and the rest of them were literally all those chromy, idiotically stupid kiddie cars, and I'm like, what me? So they had a pretty good collector selection. And they actually had some older collector cars, a older series called Track Day, but I didn't really pick those up. But I thought I might as well, bravo for me, complete my Eurospeed series. So I'll show you the cars I got. Got a BMW M1 Procar, a Mercedes-Benz CLS 500, and a Range Rover Sport. So the cars I got. And with that said, let's take a look at the first car. Now, as I mentioned, I finally completed a special collector series, Eurospeed, with this BMW M1 Procar. So let's take a look at the package. Hot Wheels, 50 years, car culture, Eurospeed, the M1 itself, project cars, more accenting going along the side. There's all kinds of different colored accenting going along the side. Metal to metal. BMW M1 Procar. Real Riders, 2 out of 5. Wheels 50 years, car culture, case coating, Eurospeed, collect them all the cars you can get from the series. Each sold separately, Chen Sandy Patel, made in Thailand. Copyright, all the other companies, I've read those like a million times. For the adult collector, ChevyCollectors.com, Mattel, barcode. But anyway, with that said, let's open this beauty up. Let's take a look at the M1 Procar. Now I actually do have another one of these from the Cars and Donuts series, but I don't know which one's the better, because I both really like the color schemes. But that said, let's take a look at it. I've never really seen these before. The BBS, there's a special, they do have a BBS Real Rider, but this is kind of a special kind. Looks a little more like a normal Hot Wheels wheel, basically, with a rubber tire around it. It's gold chrome, and I do like it. Metal base, and it's a special series car. 2016 Mattel, BMW M1 Procar. Made in Thailand. It's black. Number 15. Project Cars logo. Really like this rainbow design going across the bonnet. It's part of the Project Cars logo. Project Cars, and the logo again. Number 15, as I mentioned, the rainbow stripes. BMW, there's the pop-up headlights. I utterly love the M1. Some fog lights, a wide body kit, air dam, and some vents, indicators. Well, indicators are like right there, you can barely see them. Same as the other side, except you get a yet another Project Cars rainbow stripe. Mine's kind of chipping. Very detailed tail lamps. Project Cars license plate. Single exhaust port. Nice big rear spoiler. Some vents. Number 15 on the roof. I don't really like that, but it says Hot Wheels across the windscreen, so I just don't really like that. I'll see if I can try to remove it. It kind of makes me cringe. It's left-hand drive, unfortunately. Got a nice roll cage in there. So this is a racing spec M1. It's a Pro Car. That's it for the BMW M1 Procar. So let's go on to the next car. Now, I forgot to mention one thing in the intro, that this is not all of today's unboxing. As of recently, David Michaelson found me a MatchBox 5-pack I've been looking for. It's called Open Road-Sters, so that will probably be sometime at the end of this video. So, speaking of cars David Michaelson already has, Mercedes-Benz CLS 500. Let's take a look at the package. It's a Matchbox, by the way. Best of Matchbox. This is actually an older series. Meijers, they have like really old series. You just 3 and up, or kind of a road design. Then we have some vents going across there. The car itself. We'll take a look at the actual Matchbox piece itself once I get it out of the package. But very classic style of Matchbox pick of the CLS 500. Each 3 and up. Back. Use code Matchbox.com. Mercedes-Benz CLS 500. Series 2. It's a 2017 car. Copyright 2016, so it's probably 2017. Some coding. I don't know what the heck that means. So we have another vent design in the background. Best of Matchbox. This premium collection includes realistic tire treads and decorations exclusive to the Best of Matchbox collection. Copyright Mercedes-Benz. Small parts. Barcode Mattel. That's all for the package of the Mercedes-Benz CLS 500. So with that said, let's open this amazing car up. So here's the CLS 500 and the Matchbox out of the package. Yes, it's one amazing car. It has one of my all-time favorite V8s in it. So it really makes an awesome sound. There's also the GM LS3 6.2 liter V8 and the 5 liter V8 and the Lexus LC 500. Oh my gosh, it's utterly beautiful sounds. I'd go on and on about that, but we're talking about the CLS 500, so let's talk about that. So, Matchbox, Best of Matchbox. It's been CLS 500 Series 2. They have that weird coating on there. Best of Matchbox. Side flap. The same pick of the car. Best of Matchbox. Same as that side. This side kind of looks a little more zoomed in than that side of the car, that is. Just a Matchbox, so that same odd coating. Mercedes-Benz CLS 500 Series 2. Probably Series 2 for Matchbox's special series. It's kind of like a freeway kind of background. I really like it. So, let's take a look at the car. Really awesome looking forest green color. I've always had a knack for cars of this color. Fuel filler door. Really like the gold 6-foot wheels, rubber tires. Doesn't have a metal base. 2005 Mattel. Made in Thailand. Nice detailed front. Mercedes-Benz logo on the bonnet and the front grille. Air dam, fog lights. The lights. Same as the other side. Back it says Best OTW. I don't really know what that means. It's not like, I have a feeling it's kind of trying to say like Best of Matchbox, or kind of trying to shorten that. But it doesn't look a thing like it's saying Best of Matchbox. CLS 500, Mercedes-Benz logo, some silver accenting going across the side, tail lights, dual exhaust, really awesome looking orange interior. It was sunroof. It's pretty detailed inside there. I think it's a manual. This is a really good one out of my collection. There's also some vents in the bonnet. Oh, that's it for the Mercedes-Benz CLS 500. Well, it's not really a car. It's actually probably the first vehicle I've actually gotten that's not a car. It is the Range Rover Sport. So it's the same road design and vent design as the back to the CLS 500, since they're both in the same series. Best of Matchbox. Use 3 and up. Car itself, really nice pick of it. Rover Sport Series 2, that weird coating again. Matchbox.com, best of Matchbox. This premium collection includes realistic tire treads and decorations exclusive to the best of Matchbox collection. 260 Mattel, made in Thailand. Small parts and a bunch of other stuff. There's Mattel, some weird notation of Land Rover, copyright. Jaguar Land Rover Limited. Barcode. That's all for the package of the Range Rover Sport. So with that said, let's open this awesome SUV up. So here's the Matchbox and the Range Rover out of the package. So we're going to first take a look at the Matchbox. So best of Matchbox. Range Rover Sport Series 2. That weird coating. There's a, just pointing out the star there. Kind of a motorway kind of background. A really nice old style pick of the Range Rover Sport Matchbox. This is this is really supposed to contribute like to the old Matchbox cars of like the 50s. Just a Matchbox. Yeah, but that one does seem a little more zoomed in. Rover Sport. Same pick. The bottom, Range Rover Sport Series 2 Matchbox. That's it for the Matchbox. Let's take a look at this awesome SUV. So that's this Matchbox. Really nice green color. Off-road tread and 6-spoke wheels. We have a little bit of a green accenting around them. Plastic base. These are both. This is main 2N5 as well as the CLS 500. Well, it's probably a 2N6 car, but it's a Sport 2N5. It's a 2N5 model, but it was probably for first release in 2N6. Yeah, I really love Range Rovers, Land Rovers. Some silver accent on the side. I don't really know what that is. A vent on the side. So there's a Range Rover in the front. Grill. That's probably where the Land Rover logo would go. Fog lights. And the normal headlights themselves. Same as the other side. Taillights are pretty detailed. Sport. Range Rover. That's probably where the Land Rover logo would go. Don't really like that detail. Best OTW. A trailer hitch in the back. And dual exhaust. Roof. We have a kind of spoiler going across. Looks like a small spoiler going across the rear hatch. The roof is painted silver and have a sunroof. The inside I kind of want to point out because, I mean, yeah, it looks pretty detailed, the interior. It's orange, but why did they put the seat so far up? And it's that big bulk of plastic right there. And the rivet's like way at the end there, so it's not like going through like the part with that big bulky plastic would be. It's I don't know why the heck they did that. It's just really stupid. But otherwise, the front of the interior, it looks pretty good, but that's just so cringy. That's it for the Range Rover Sport. So, with that said, let's take a look at the Open Road-Sters 5-pack. So here's the 5-pack that David Michaelson got for me. I don't know if I mentioned, but it's the MatchBox Open Road-Sters 5-pack, and it includes a Opel Speedster. I don't really like this one, but it's a Ford Taurus Police Interceptor. Pretty bland and boring. Doesn't make sense that it's in this pack. A early 2000s Porsche 911, Chevrolet Chevelle Convertible, and a Ford Thunderbird Convertible. So with that said, let's take a look at the package. So we have metal parts. We have a kind of toolbox background or construction pattern. Matchbox, ages 3 and up, 65th anniversary. There's a chip in the plastic there, not in the car, the package. I could see some little 7-year-old shoplifter could just rip that open and grab that Speedster and possibly grab the whole 5-pack. Side, we have the Porsche 911 in a city background. So Open Roadsters in the bottom. And the city background is continued. On the bottom, Matchbox, we have that construction toolbox pattern again. 5 times, meaning 5 cars. I think it kind of looks like an Aston Martin. This Matchbox. Back. Service and Tell, Matchbox.com, not for use of some Matchbox sets. Case coating. There you have that construction background again. You have the city background with the 911 in it again. This is a little more of a detailed shot. Of course, I have to see what kind of car that is in the background. I can't tell, but that kind of looks like a Vauxhall Frontera. Sold like an Isuzu in the US. I forgot the name. As I mentioned, there's the 911 again. 2017 Mattel. Like trademarks to like Opel, GM, Ford. Oh wow. Illinois State Police. Something interesting about the Taurus, it's a Illinois State Police car, so that's kind of interesting. So you have trademarks like GM, Ford, and Opel. They didn't even put the Porsche logo in there. I mean, credited Porsche, but Opel's part of GM. So, oh, never mind. Opel's now owned by Peugeot, unfortunately. GM used to own Opel around the time the Speedster was made, like in the early 2000s. Mattel, barcode. But, that said, let's open this 5-pack up. So here's all the cars included in the 5-pack, and first we will take a look at the Opel Speedster, also known as the Vauxhall VX220. This is a pretty awesome looking car. Really love this green color, so let's take a look at it. Some nice 5-spoke wheels. Vent. It's probably the fuel filler door right there. 2 Mattel. Made in Thailand. Speedster. Indicator. Vents in the bonnet. Headlights. Fog lights. The grille with the Opel logo on it. Same as the other side, except without the fuel filler door. Back. It's where the license plate would be. It says Speedster. It's a pretty cool touch. Opel logo. Back taillights. Exhaust. I really like how that dual exhaust is set up. They're both on top of each other, so that's pretty cool. It does say Speedster right there. Forgot to mention. Didn't notice that actually. Some more vents right there. Interior. It's left-hand drive, unfortunately. So that's it for the Opel Speedster. So let's take a look at the next car. The Ford Taurus Police Interceptor. I don't really like this one, but I do like the police logos though. So take a look at it. We have a kind of police styled rim. Made in Thailand for Police Interceptor. Not marked as a Taurus, but it is a Taurus. I mean, I do like Tauruses, but I don't really like this 5th gen. I like the 1st gen up to 4th gen. It says integrity, service, and pride. State Police, probably the Illinois State Police logo. Little chip there. I don't really care. Headlights are detailed. The vent with the Ford logo, it's not really detailed. Then we have a police front bumper with some lights on it. Same as the other side. It's dual exhaust. Extra pretty detailed with the tail lights, the Ford logo. Sirens on the top. It's part of the window piece. Interior is still pretty detailed with the special interior specially designed for the police to like hold computers and stuff. That's it for the Ford Taurus Police Interceptor. So let's go on to the next car. The early 2000s Porsche 911 Turbo. I just actually noticed on the base that is a turbo model, so with that said, let's take a look at it. Same 5-spoke rims as the Opel Speedster. Plastic base. Porsche 911 Turbo 10 tail made in Thailand. We have an intake on the side. Fuel filter door. Headlights are pretty detailed. Porsche logo itself. Front's pretty detailed. The vents in the air dam on the bottom. Splitter. Same as the other side. Some vents near the bottom of the rear bumper. Dual exhaust. This is California and Porsche. Turbo underneath the spoiler. Tail lights are pretty detailed. Some more vents. This is probably my favorite car in the 5-pack. Interior is pretty detailed. It's a manual, but it's left-hand drive, unfortunately. Really beautiful color red. We also have a outline of where the rear view mirror would be. That's it for the Porsche 911 Turbo. So let's go on to the next car. The 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle. It's a very nice gray color. Has these nice 5-spoke rims. I don't really know what you call that. Okay, not the chrome outline, but the spokes in the middle, they don't really hold up the wheel or anything, kind of just for decoration. Don't know what you call this. Base, plastic, made in Thailand. A stripe going across the side. Door handle. Front's pretty detailed. Does not have the quad lights, it only has the 2 lights. Chevrolet logo. Vents, indicators. Same as the other side. Back's pretty detailed with the tail lamps. License plate, no detailing. Dual exhaust. Blob there. It's probably supposed to be the Chevrolet logo. For some reason there's a little chipping around the rear boot. Here's a nice red. It's left-hand drive because Chevelle was only sold in the US. Still very nice, not really that detailed, but from a distance looks pretty good. That's it for the 1971 Chevrolet Chevelle SS. So let's go on to the next and last car. The 1957 Ford Thunderbird Convertible. Same wheels as the Chevelle, 5-spoke. Has a fender cover, by the way. Plastic base. 1957 Ford Thunderbird, made in Thailand. MatchBox. Very nice blue color. Vents right there. Don't know what that is. Headlights are detailed. Big grille. There's the license plate. Those might be indicators. Same as the other side. Taillights are detailed. Don't really like that. They don't really detail that well, but that's where a spare tire would be. I think those are the exhaust ports, dual exhaust. Otherwise, it's a pretty good model. I really like it. It's left-hand drive, unfortunately. Really not that detailed. But from a distance, it looks pretty good. And that's it for the 1957 Ford Thunderbird. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for today's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my channel and all the other videos I do. Be sure to look out for a new video coming up in about a week of the Huber Heights British Car Meet. It has a lot of really cool British cars, so be sure to look out for that coming out soon. And well, that is all for today's video, and goodbye.